Hello. So, Faiz again with the same shirt. Um, so in yesterday's video, I spoke about how I'm gonna make another video with the title of how to separate your emotions and feelings from yourself, which is very important. So I'm gonna talk about that today in today's video. Now, one thing I should make clear: if in the middle of this video it feels like I'm driven away from the point and I am not talking about what I was talking about in the context, I've driven away from the context, just know that I do not prepare any scripts for these videos. I do not prepare any shit. um did I just say I just take my phone up to the best place I can find to shoot content and I just start shooting it. Voila. Nah. So today's topic is I would mark the chapters. Okay, I cannot make chapters because I don't have a console right now to edit the video properly. I would timestamp the chapters. Today I'm going to talk about 4 things. Number 1, how to feel your feelings and emotions, how to separate yourself from those feelings and emotions, how to stop intellectualizing your emotions, how to keep yourself alive through emotions. So first part is starting at 142. First chapter is how to feel your feelings. Why do you need to feel your emotions? We as human beings are obviously complex beings. हम लोग हमारा thought patterns, हमारा brain, it does many tricks. You guys must have experienced it. If you are watching my video, you must be going through some psychological turmoil, or you're just my friend. So when someone is going through something, either it is happiness, anger, sadness, anything, you need to understand that all of that happens because our body is feeling emotions, wavelengths and frequencies caused or produced or stimulated by hormones. Okay, when you are in love with some other person or you are in love with yourself, your body secretes oxytocin and you feel this love filled in your chest and you are like ready to love life and everything. When you are sad, you have low dopamine, you are very sad and demotivated, you're like laying in bed all the time depressed and stuff. On the other hand, if you are motivated, your body is secreting a lot of dopamine and you are like, I love life and stuff. Okay, we need to understand that we need to feel emotions. Emotions are very important. Feeling your feelings and how you are true to yourself is very important. Why is it important? Number 1, if you don't feel your emotions, if you won't let your body allow emotions, the emotions will pent up like a turmoil. And any other day when you're having a very bad day and you're going through something which is much weirder and stupid than like what you were going through, but you suppress those emotions, so those your body will source out those emotions too in contrast with these emotions, and you will have a full-blown panic attack or a meltdown. Okay, so that's why number 1, you are obliged to feel all your emotions. Second, emotions को suppress करना, suppressing your emotions can cause heavy memory loss. Like for me, I used to suppress my emotions a lot, and when I used to suppress my emotions, what used to happen was, and it's been like recently, when I used to suppress my emotions, it was like I used to forget every little thing. And this is scientifically proven. You can go and like check some articles about it. I might as well, if I am willing to, I would add an article about this in the description. You can check that emotions can cause memory loss if you suppress them long enough. So what I used to happen, like I started going to the gym and I was like going through a hard time and I suppress those emotions which I was feeling at the moment, because I saw a video where it was like blah blah, you need to stop feeling your emotions, sitting with your emotions and stuff. That was honestly, I was very dumb at that point, so I kind of believed that, and I didn't feel those emotions that were supposed to be felt or needed. So I started experiencing memory loss. Memory loss was so severe to the point that I used to forget gym workout sequences. I used to deal with all kinds of that stuff. That was very weird, and I was like, okay, I need to stop doing that, and I need to feel all my emotions. So in order to be in the present, in order to be your true self, you need to feel all the emotions. You need to, if you are feeling sad, let yourself be sad. If you are feeling happy, allow yourself to be happy. Don't let anyone ruin it, or don't let anything ruin it, not on even yourself. If you are feeling angry, feel angry to your fullest. If you are feeling grief, feel grief. The most common misconception about grief is that it's filled with sadness, anger, but no. This is the thing I'm gonna say at the timestamp 6:5. Grief is so beautiful because grief is only the proof that you have loved to your fullest capacities. You loved someone so much that their absence provides you with grief. Grief is a privilege. Loving is grieving. You have loved something long enough for you to grieve over it. First part ends here, and the first part we have talked about how we need to feel our emotions. Okay, I forgot what the second part was, so I'm going to continue with what's in my mind right now. The second part is starting at 6:40. The second part is how do you separate your emotions and feelings from yourself. What you need to realize is what's in your mind is not who you are. What your body and your mind tells you is not who you are. Do you get the point? I hope you get my point. If you are feeling sad, what would you say? Are you sad, or are you feeling sadness? Yeah, I gave you time to answer. Let me take an example. If someone's went through a car accident, what would you say? Someone was a car accident, or someone went through a car accident? I know that's very funny. You need to understand that your emotions are not you. What your mind is not you. You need to feel them. That's another whole thing. But your emotions are not you. If you are sad, you are not sad. You are experiencing sadness. If you are angry, you are not angry. You are experiencing anger. That's what I tell them. Intellectualize your emotions. Intellectualize your emotions, but not to the point where you are a complete stranger to your emotions. You need to feel emotions, but you need to feel them in the way that you are experiencing your emotions, not that you are your emotions. There is a difference. You need to feel every feeling in the world. Be happy, but you are experiencing happiness. Be sad, but you are experiencing sadness. Be angry, but you are angry at the moment, and this feeling will pass. Whenever you are feeling heavy, whenever you are feeling grief, whenever you are going through something very shit, I just cursed again, and I'm not gonna edit this. Just know that this feeling will pass. This is not gonna stay like this forever. The third part is starting at 8:45, and the third part is how to stop intellectualizing your emotions and being a complete stranger from your emotions. So generally what happens is, whenever we start doing this step of like stop labeling your emotions as yourself, that is okay. You are feeling sadness, you are experiencing sadness, but you are not sad. You are sad because you are feeling those emotions. That's different thing. That's why I'm considering script writing the next time. You are feeling sad, you are experiencing sadness, but you are not your emotions. But when you think too much into it, you are intellectualizing your emotions too much, that you start going through brain patterns. You're like, I'm feeling sad, why am I feeling sad? This is that reason is I'm feeling sad. That is not healthy. And why is that not healthy? When you sit and you are feeling sad, you are actually, your brain is working a lot, and then you torture your brain to like be a detective and inspect your thought patterns, like why am I sad, this happened because I'm sad, this is happening because I'm sad. That is not healthy at all. You intellectualize your emotions too much that you don't actually feel them, and that is not a healthy practice to do. So how to stop intellectualizing your emotions? Three steps I'm gonna tell you. Number one is you can meditate. You can try meditation, you can try breathing exercises. Sit and question yourself, what am I feeling, and then welcome that feeling into your body. You are feeling sadness, I am feeling sad, and I allow this feeling to pass through my body. Second, you can use a helping thing. You can use music, you can watch a movie to help you convey that emotion. If you are feeling sad, listen to a sad song, you will cry. If you are feeling happy, listen to a happy song, you are happy. If you can't figure out what your emotions are. But third step, if you can figure out what emotion you are feeling and you still cannot somehow process it, just sit with yourself. Sit with yourself in complete silence long enough for that emotion to grasp over you, to have a grasp over you, and then you'll feel that emotion. And the fourth part is, I've forgotten the fourth part, that I'm so dumb. Well, all I have to say was that in the first part we talked about how to feel your emotions. The second was how to separate yourself from those emotions. The third was how to stop intellectualizing your emotions, and fourth was how to be alive through your emotions. Remember in the last video I told you all to use affirmations to wake up every day happy and stuff. When you start figuring your emotions out, and when you can control your emotions, what emotions are you feeling and when are you feeling those emotions, you really start living life instead of surviving life. How does that happen? If I am feeling sad and I know that this is not gonna last forever, and I welcome that feeling inside me and I feel that feeling long enough for it to be over, I will be free of that feeling and I will be happy. There would be nothing left but happiness. And I would be so happy. And that's what I want for you guys. I don't want you to sit 2 years in the same place over crying over the same girl or crying over the same guy. I want you to not neglect your emotions. Don't want you to not create into some kind of turmoil over your brain. Please just feel your emotions to their fullest. If you are sad, there is many times people will tell you there is not, that is wrong. It's wrong to feel your emotions, it's wrong to be sad, it's wrong to be blah blah, you're wasting time. You are not wasting time. There is a whole life ahead of you. You are not wasting time. Even if you are 30, you either die tomorrow or you die 40 years later or you die 10 years later, and 10 years is a lot. You will live life, you will earn money, but the thing right now is to focus on yourself, your emotions. Feel the emotions need to be felt and get free of them. And when you get free of them, you start living life. And I hope you start living life. Goodbye guys, this was today's video. It's 13 minutes, I'm not gonna edit it. I hope you watch it full. If you like my video, like and subscribe. And for the next video I would like to make something different. I'm gonna create a story time of the time when I let two international friends ruin my life kind of, but I had played a part in it too. Goodbye.